Hey, this is Professor Game, where we interview successful practitioners of games, gamification, and game thinking who bring us the best of their experiences to get ideas, insights, and inspiration that help us in the process of getting our students to learn what we teach. And I am Rob Alvarez. I'm the founder of Professor Game and professor of gamification and games-based solutions at IE Business School, EFMD, EBS University, and many other places around the world. And if this content is for you, then please go ahead and subscribe to our email list for free at professorgame.com/subscribe.
Hey, engagers. Welcome to another episode of the Professor Game podcast. And I have a different episode this week. We're going to have something very, very quick here as far as the podcast episode, because it is all about the recent release on TEDx of the talk that I made back in November 2023. It was a very exciting moment for me, but I definitely enjoyed doing the talk, preparing the talk, everything that was said there. Some of the details that go into it, I might be sharing some more of that. If you are subscribed on my email list, you got the notification to this a few days ago, way before this episode went live, and some more of the juicy details I might be sharing perhaps on the show notes of this episode. But in any case, this podcast episode is basically just an invitation for you to check out that TEDx Talk, which you can find on professorgame.com/TEDx2023. So go to professorgame.com/TEDx2023. TEDx, like, TED Talks, TEDx with an X, because this is a TEDx Talk. And the year 2023, you will find it there. You'll be able to have access to that. It'll send you directly to the YouTube channel where that was around. And I do have a small request. If you can help me share this talk, it'll be able to help a lot of people around, find out about the importance of playing games. In fact, let's quickly discuss what the talk is about. The talk, this TEDx talk, is all about helping people understand, as I was saying before, that games, in some circles, in some groups, they have a little bit of a bad rep, especially video games. And, I'm not going to get into the discussion of the bad things that people sometimes say. This is all about showing the good side that games can also have if you use them with intention, if you try to bring out the best that games can offer us, to use it for your personal, your professional life, wherever you want to do that. This is like a small piece of what gamification can be like, but for like anybody can be hearing out there. It doesn't have like the intention of TEDx is always to have talks and have people discussing topics that anybody could be interested in. And that's how the talk was actually structured, so that anybody who's played or not even played video games or games in general before, or who thinks they don't like or enjoy games, they can listen to this and then say maybe I do want to play a few games and take out some lessons and see how I can apply that to my personal or professional life. Hopefully, again, you will definitely enjoy it. And again, the only request that I have from you is, if you feel that you enjoyed it, that you liked it, if you can share it with anybody else, whether that's on your social media or personally to one other person that you think would get value from listening to that talk, I would very much appreciate it. All right. And maybe perhaps in the future, we'll see about that. Go into my email list, and perhaps we will be getting into some interesting stuff that you could get if you share this with whomever else you want to share it. So if you go to professorgame.com/TEDx2023, you'll find that it's the easy way to have the link. You could find it definitely on YouTube as well, but that's an easy way to access it. If you're not on our email list, please go to professorgame.com/subscribe. Put your email there. You'll be subscribed to our email list. And if we come up with something interesting to, incentivize some of our players here, some of the engagers into sharing this, you'll definitely find it right there. All right. So again, thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for listening to the TEDx Talk. If you're interested in it, hopefully you will find some value, share it with somebody else. However, at least for now and for today, it is time to say that it's game over.